We are now at Nebbenes, and today I will test roof box, but this time behind the car. Yes, and by the way, you recognize this car. This belongs to Frode, and he just happened to be with me today. Yes, yeah. So, but by the way, thank you so much for lending me the car.
Yeah,
you know,
nice.
You lent me the car for testing with a trailer.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was with a big trailer, and also another time with a small trailer.
Yes.
Yeah, great. So anyway, you see here we have the Model 3. This is a Model 3 long range with a tow hitch, and you know what? This is just a coincidence, but he just happened to have the Carlix. It's called Carlix H20, which is the exact same box I use for that other car. Yeah. So it's mounted on this I think this is just standard equipment. It's mounted on some kind of standardized accessory thingy, and then just put the box on. That's it. So we will do some consumption tests, but first we are here at the supercharger because I will show you the practical use of it also, because you know, having the box on the roof has some advantages, which is that you can back up any places, but it also has disadvantages, probably in noise and consumption. This one is way easier to access, you know. Even a small Asian like me can access it. But when it comes to supercharging, like here, fortunately most supercharger stalls nowadays, they are, you know, the drive-through style like this. So then it's no problem to plug it in. But we will try a case where we have to back in. So let me reposition the car and see how it goes. Okay, this is a bit weird. Since we only have the drive-through stalls, we back it up to simulate a typical, you know, back-in stall. Yes. Okay, Frode, let's try now. See, can we plug it in? We try to stay as close as possible. Okay, so you see, oh, it works. It works because, you know, I tried the Xbox, and the Xbox was more boxy and it wasn't that kind of long, but this one pokes out a little bit. But you see, this is approved. It still works with supercharger when you back it in, and I guess, yeah, okay, all right. But let's try the Fortum chargers. Okay, let's go further back. We have to go really close. Okay, we need someone to guide me. But you see this, but it's not for the car. So you see, we need someone to guide me. So, you know, if you do this alone, this will be tricky. You better not be, or you can, I guess you can always ask someone to, oh, careful, careful. Should I go closer? A little bit. Okay. A little bit more. More. Okay, stop there. Okay, let's try. You know, this is never gonna work. This ain't gonna happen because the tritium chargers, they have shorter. Oh, okay, let me. They have shorter cables. So, well, actually, it worked. It worked. You know, we couldn't fit this in an e-tron, but it did actually fit here. Wow. It worked. Yeah. Okay, great. Actually, it means that we don't have to test the ABB charger because the ABB charger has a longer cable. Okay, so now we have proven that it actually works great, even with that thing in the behind there. So now let's do the noise and consumption test. All right, we are now at Kløfta. So now we will do the test, use of the test trail. I start here, go drive there and back again. And then we see the consumption. And this time I will do 120 kilometers per hour, yes. And I will also use the sound meter here to measure the noise. The difference this time is that Frode is with me. So a little bit of added weight. What is the weight, by the way, roughly?
90, 95, something like
that. Okay. All right. Well, it shouldn't matter too much. So now we reset and then off we go. Wow, first result, 162. On the previous test, when the box was on the roof, it was 177. And you see today, it's even colder. It was +5. and I even have a passenger. This is looking really good. Okay, let's continue with the 100 and the 120 test. Round 2, 100 kilometers per hour, 188 watt-hour per kilometer. That's pretty low, man. Way lower than the other tests. But okay, let's do 120 then. Round 3, 217. That's actually surprisingly low compared to the 100 test with the box on the roof. All right, now we take off the box then. Right, we have taken off the mount thingy now. Let me just show you here. So you see, it's just attached to the tow hitch. You need a little tool to take it out. It's done within a couple of minutes. And there's the box. And the first idea was, you know, we would put it in the trunk of MC Hammer. Well, tell you what, it didn't fit. Yes, that's horrible, man. Because it would almost fit, but you know, it doesn't have a hatch opening, so we couldn't. I mean, technically, we could probably squeeze it in somehow, but it was just too bulky for that thing. If I had a hatch opening, it would work. If it was a Model 3, it would work. If it was a E-Nero, it will fit in there. So Frode, he is just camping and waiting inside the car now. Well, I hope he has the heater on. What, did you put on the heater? What, you can just put on the heater? Yes, go ahead. Yeah, okay. So it's a slight measurement error-ish, because now I have, not only do I have some 20 kilos less, but I also have 90 kilos less passenger under cargo, but I think it shouldn't affect the result too much. Okay, I will conduct the rest of the testing now by myself. Yeah, okay, let's go. Round 1, 80 kilometers per hour without the box, 162, what the heck? That's the exact same result I had with another guy sitting here and the box, but okay, maybe there was a little bit of traffic on that previous test. Okay, so it seems like there might be very little difference here. Okay, anyway, let's do the 100 test then. Alright, 179, and with the box it was 188. That sounds more plausible. Yes, 9 watt-hour per kilometer difference. Alright, let's do the last one then, 120 test. Okay, last test, 214 watt-hour per kilometer. So it means that having that box in the back there adds almost nothing, probably about 5 to 10 watt-hour per kilometer. There's a little bit of variation now because, you know, it's 3 in the afternoon, so we have more traffic, but you get the idea. The box in the back there is almost nothing. Okay, so here's the box, and you see that when we open it, well, this one, the Carlix box, you see, you can open it without interfering with that one, and you can also open the hatch, but then you should close this one first. But you see how easy it is to access ski or whatever. And you see it doesn't interfere. Yeah, it doesn't interfere with that one. And like we've shown, you know, it doesn't interfere with the plugging in for supercharging or whatever. And you know, I have a little theory that, you know, this box, maybe it actually improves the aerodynamics. You know, you see when you have this thing in the back I don't know if you see in the skaters, the ice skaters. So maybe, okay, maybe it doesn't improve it, but at least it doesn't make it worse. Yeah, that could be an explanation why we get so good results. Okay, we're back home now, and I look at the data, and you know, when it comes to noise, it's only a 0.3 decibel difference. So according to my measurement, okay, without the box, it's slightly more quiet, but you know, 0.3 decibel might be within the how you put it, the measurement error, because there was some traffic there. So you know, if a car passed right when I made the measurement, then you know, it adds up in one measurement, and then of course it was completely quiet, no cars on another measurement, then that one gets a lower average. But you can listen to the clips, by the way. So you see, there's almost no difference. Actually, it sounds almost like the one with the box in behind is more quiet. It might just be, I don't know, maybe the camera right on the road or something. I don't think one item in the back of the car makes any influence on the noise level here in the first row. Maybe if you measure in the second row or something. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. And when it comes to energy consumption, it seems like, well, this is weird. I measured almost no difference in some test, and then in some test up to 5%. So we can at least assume that, okay, maybe 5% increase then in consumption. I don't know if it actually improves the aerodynamics. That's another theory, but I would say that, okay, maximum 5%. And if you compare to the exact same box, but put on the top of the car, then it was actually 13%. So, 13% versus up to 5% is pretty big. So it means that on the full charge, you can get, how much is that? Rough calculation, maybe 30, 40 kilometers extra range. That's really good shit, man. So it seems like there is this this thing that most, especially Norwegians, they want to put stuff on the roof, even though it has lots of disadvantages, like accessing it, and as for noise and for whatever. But we've proven in this video that there is no disadvantage when it comes to plugging it in and stuff. So there seems to be more advantages than disadvantages. Of course, the only disadvantage is if you need to haul something on the roof, you need a roof box, but you also need to pull a trailer. Then, of course, you want to have it on the roof. But for most other cases, I say put it in the back, put it in the trailer hitch. It's way better, yeah. So that's it for now then. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.